Hey guys, welcome to Raya's cooking channel. First step, put your hair up and then wash your hands. And I'm gonna stop talking like that because it's annoying. Okay, once you've done that, then wash your hands, like I said. You know, on cooking shows, they always have their hair down, and that's not a good idea because whenever you have your hair down, then hair can get in, and that's just not sanitary. If you are a boy or girl with short hair, then you need to wear a wig cap because nobody wants little baby hairs in their cookie. Today we are going to be making sugar cookies for Santa. Word of caution, I made cookies one time and they weren't even out of scratch. They were like this kind, buy in the bag. And oh, Betty Crocker, by the way, not sponsored. Just word of warning, I can't cook. I cooked chocolate chip cookies one time and they turned out like blobs of slightly baked dough. I like them because I like cookie dough. If you want real cookies, I don't know if you should take my advice on this one. Okay. Glad we got that out of the way. I was worried. Cut out cookies, that's what we're gonna do. No, it's my brother. He has a YouTube channel called That Silas Guy, and I'm actually featured on it, so you should go watch it. Okay, I'm gonna make myself some coffee. Okay, while my coffee is brewing and making a lot of noise, we are going to get started by setting we're doing cutout cookies for Santa because that's Santa's favorite kind of cookie. Yummy. So, this is the oven.
No dip, Sherlock.
I had to tell myself this because I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Lower oven? No, not lower oven. I don't want the lower oven. I'm just gonna say 375. Okay, but in the meantime, we can mix the cookie mix and the melted butter and egg in a medium bowl until soft dough forms. Let's see if we have one stick of butter and an egg. Yeah, we do. Well, we have one stick of butter. I think I have eggs. So do we have eggs? We don't have eggs. I'm gonna die. Okay, so right now I'm walking to my neighbor's house to get an egg because we don't have one and we need one. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating that I didn't check and make sure I had all the ingredients before I started. I'll tell you when I have the egg. Okay, so officially I have the egg. Okay. And for some reason it smells really good right here. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is a tree or what, but it's like, it smells really good. Okay. I don't think they saw me videoing, but I was. There's another person over there. She waved at me. Okay. I'm just gonna go home now. Okay, so I'm back with an egg. It's time to get cracking. It's time to get cooking also. So this is a big bowl.
Back at it again, Sherlock.
Stir cookie mix, melted butter, and egg into a medium bowl until soft dough forms. Okay. So here we have the cookie mix. Looking good, okay? Then we're gonna melt the butter. Let's just be safe and say, don't cook this plastic in there with it. I don't even know if that's plastic, it's probably paper. I put my butter in a bowl because I was afraid it was gonna go everywhere if I put it on a little tiny plate. So I have my bowl of butter. I'm just gonna melt it for like probably 15 seconds or something. Oh, and pro tip, don't stand in front of the microwave while it's cooking or else you might get radioactive waves microwaves. I think radioactivity is something else. There's microwaves, radio waves. Let's just go with don't stand in front of the microwave in fear of getting some kind of wave that will affect you for the worst. And that is really melted butter because I left it in there the entire 30 seconds because I forgot I was only gonna do it 15 seconds. This is the kind of cook I am. You just have to go with the flow, and this is not melted butter, this is like completely
soggy butter.
Melted butter. So does that mean I need to melt it completely? I'm gonna go ask an expert. Apparently melted butter means soggy butter. Some of it's already completely melted, so that's okay, because we're just gonna have to go with the flow like I said. There it is. It's just good. It's gonna be good, guys. Okay. Once you have that melted butter in there, it should look like that. Now we're cracking the egg, by the way. Lightly tap it so you get a little crack. just put your fingers in there and just rip it open like that. You probably have egg yolk all over it, so wash those hands. I am filming both on my camera and my phone because I'm not quite sure if my camera is gonna run out of storage. Oh, I did get a little eggshell in there. I need to clean up my workspace. Excuse me while I do that. All right, good. You need to make sure you always have a clean workspace. Stir, you can use one of these kind of things or like probably a spoon, probably anything. What's going on here? I threw away the directions. You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna do it with my hands because that's just gonna be much faster. And my hands are clean because I already told you that. Roll dough on floured surface until a 1/4 inch thick. Cut with 2-inch cookie cutter. Okay, you wanna know something? Is I don't think I have any flour. That's okay though, I think. Should we try some of the cookie dough? I get salmonella if you do this, but I am kind of just gonna try it anyway. Tiny bit, okay? It's not that bad. The aftertaste is kind of tasting like sugar cookies, so I'm not worried. I just want to warn you, I don't have a roller, but I want to roll it. I think I'm gonna have to resort to the Play-Doh roller. Where is that Play-Doh? I'll just use a cup. Yes. I'm gonna use this cup because it's really round and it seems like I can go like this and roll it out pretty good. So, like, make sure it's kind of all evenly distributed. And then I'm gonna put it on the tin foil. This is tin foil right here. I'm just gonna, I don't know why I did that. Like I said, I don't have a professional roller, so I'm just gonna kind of squish it. And your hands must be clean if you do this. Now I just need to roll it, the rest of it out with this. This is a cup, like I said, not a real roller, but it's gonna work pretty close. Here's kind of what it looks like. If you're gonna do this the way I did it, I think that's overall pretty fine, pretty okay, pretty good. Then take your shape
Your cookie cutter outer.
If it's like Christmas themed, that's even better. What I'm gonna do with the extra dough is probably just put it in a bowl and save it for later because, you know, obviously when you're making cookie cutter things, you can't use all the dough. So how many do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good. That's a good number. This is what we're looking at right here. These are our 10 cookies. And this is the rest of our work area. There's Twinkle watching us work. Alright, now it's time to put the cookies onto the cookie thing. Alright, so guys, I just realized I did something really wrong.
Shocker.
The thing that I did wrong was I cooked like all of the stuff in here already. That was a mistake. I really didn't mean to do that. So I have to handle everything with really extreme care right now because, so I put these, I preheated the oven with the pan still in there. Never do that. A professional cook doesn't do that. A professional cook doesn't do that. Even people who are amateurs don't do that. I'm just like the most amateur you can get when it comes to cooking. I literally never cook. So I'm gonna let these things cool off. Oh, Twinkle's probably getting burned. Like, what the heck?
Twinkle.
So that's what we're gonna be using. This is a nice big, like, I don't know what you call that, like a tray, like a cookie tray, I guess. All right, so here we have one. Still doing this where I'm just taking off the excess cookie dough around the heart-shaped cookies themselves. And I'm supposed to set them 1 inch apart. I'll probably just like speed this up and put this to some kind of music or something. It's hot, okay. Green spatula. Festive. You can have festive little things to pick up the things if you want. I don't know what they're called. They're probably called like cooking gloves or oven mitts. Okay, 5 to 7 minutes. Let's do this. Delicious. Yay, look at them go. We're gonna cook them for a few more minutes. 5 to 7, to be exact. Okay, so while we wait for those last 5 to 7 minutes to pass, I'm gonna put the excess dough into a bowl, okay? The bowl that I used to stir them up. And then I'll like cover it with this same tin foil. No, I probably should use saran wrap. I'll cover it with that and we can put it in the fridge and store it for later. Y'all can tell that I'm really a professional cook right now because of how I do everything with ease. Yeah, that was literally the simplest thing I've done all day. It's 2 o'clock, like I said, 2:11. Only been up for 2 hours. So this is gonna be like kind of like my breakfast slash dinner. And I didn't even wake up at 12. My brother woke me up at 12 because he needed help with his YouTube video. So now that we have the dough in the bowl, like they say in movies, you know, like secret code, the dough is in the bowl. I literally hate myself. This is Glad Cling and Wrap. This is basically saran wrap. There's also the press and seal, which will work fine too. Like I said, professional cook over here, do everything with freaking ease. All right, not too shabby if I do say so myself. This is gonna go into the fridge now. I can't think, okay. So there's Twinkle. By the way, if you're watching this and you're like, oh my gosh, why is she touching the elf? The elf is gonna lose its magic and not travel to Santa. Well, don't worry about that because actually I got inducted into the Santa Society. No, just kidding. The Santa's Helper Society, SHS. And now I have the ability to touch Twinkle without him losing his magic, just in case you're wondering. I cracked myself up. I'll show you the progress at 2:15. Look, this is what they're looking like. They're so puffy and great. I feel like we should wait a couple more minutes just to fill you in on what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put icing on it and then sprinkles. I think I'm gonna take them out, even though they look kind of squishy. I'm still gonna take them out and then I'm gonna let them dry and I'm gonna see how they're doing, you know? I also need some tin foil because whenever I take them out, I'm gonna move them to tin foil with my festive spatula. Here I have the loudest tin foil you've ever seen in your life. I am just really stalling because it's been 8 minutes now and I'm really scared they're gonna be too squishy. I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh gosh, I'm seeing like waves. I'm freaking, okay. Oh, these smell good. Okay, literally I did something right in my life. I am so happy. Let me show you what they look like. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Look at these beauties. Like, they actually look pretty good. I'm not even kidding. Maybe I already let them cool for 2 minutes. They are kind of squishy, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know, how should I decorate the cookies, you know? Turn off the, off. Oh, yes. Okay, it's not hot anymore. Silas. Oh, I got it. I have to cut it. Perfect. Yay! Now I'm gonna sprinkle them all. Ah, I just got sprinkles everywhere. How did that happen? I'm going to like put them all in a platter and just get like the excess sprinkles off them so that they just have sprinkles. Like, I don't know, they can have excess sprinkles. Sprinkles are good. I have a festive platter. Okay, now it's time to eat the cookies and try them. We'll have the professional go first. Goldie, you want the G because of Goldie? You don't want it? Try one, Ryan. Thanks. Okay, the real professional. Silas, come over here. Please try the cookie. Pick out one.
I've been good.
Yeah, you got it. Good?
That's good.
I'll have the eye because I am awesome. It's good. All of the ingredients were gifts from our friends Mike and Charlene and Monica and Nicole. So thank you guys. They gave us this for our housewarming party for being welcome into their church. I'm really surprised this worked. I thought it was just gonna be like really bad once I finished, but it actually turned out to be really good. Like, I can't believe I managed to make cookies that worked and actually said something and tasted good. Yeah, okay, come over here, Mom.
Eats for what?
Everything, even. Here you go. This one is actually pretty, like, gooey. I will be here, same time, same place, in a week from now. And when that time comes, meet me in the Milky Way. Okay, bye.